My dear brothers and sisters, let us continue reflecting about what we were discussing in the last day. And today we are going to reflect in a special way. At this moment we are going to reflect about atheism. There are so many atheistic tendencies are increasing in this modern world. Many countries, the non-religious people, those who do not believe in God, those who do not believe in the existence of God, is increasing because of so many reasons. We are not going to discuss about those reasons. But at the same time, what does the Bible say about the atheism? And also what does the Catholic Church teach us about it? If anyone deny the existence of God, that is, first of all, that means it's an easy way. It is an easy way because the moment you believe there is a God who is watching over us, we become very responsible people. If you know that there is nobody watching over us, we become very irresponsible people, and you don't need to be accounted to anyone. And that almost like gives us like a complete freedom. And that is not really freedom, that is in fact a misuse. So this is exactly what happens in the atheism. If you know that somebody is watching you, watching over you, and where you are supposed to be accountable to, then you will be very careful about your own lives and also in dealings with others' lives. But those people who think that there is nobody watching over them and you are accountable to no one, there is a tendency to have immorality, all kinds of illegal, immoral activities, and you will ultimately end up in depression and confusions and messing up your life. And that is exactly what is happening to all these so-called developed countries who are promoting these kinds of atheism, where the family integrities are destroyed, families are destroyed, children are destroyed, married life is destroyed, people are falling into addictions and losing their proper moral sensibility, and all these unholiness is increasing in this modern world. And that is what you can see around. And that is a terrible tragedy. In fact, those who say there is no God, they are fools. When I say they are fools, it's not I who says it. Let's read Psalm 14 verse 1. Psalm 14 verse 1, we read like this. Fools say in their hearts.
Fools say in their hearts.
There is no God.
There is no God.
They are corrupt.
They are corrupt.
They do abominable deeds.
They do abominable deeds.
There is no one who does good.
There is no one who does good.
This is the teaching of the Bible. The moment you say there is no good, there is no God, you become corrupt. Because you are not accountable to anyone. Naturally you become corrupt. They do abominable deeds. They will abuse others. They will abuse themselves. They will watch unholy videos. They will speak unholy things, and they will do unholy things because they know they are not accountable to anyone. As long as they are not going to be caught, they can do whatever they want to do. This tendency will increase because that is why Bible says they do abominable deeds. And the third one, there is no one who does good. If you think there is no God, the next thing that you are going to do is you are not interested in doing good. You are only interested in doing what is pleasing to you. It is the dangerous aspect. That is why God says such people who doesn't believe in God as fools. They are not using their common sense. They are not using their intellect. They are not ready to search for God. They just want to deny the existence of God and do whatever they want to do with. That is not acceptable. Biblically not acceptable. And in every sense it is not acceptable. It is human, against the human existence, against human tendency. Therefore, atheism is a threat to the humanity. Let's read Romans chapter 1 verse 20. Romans chapter 1 verse 20. We read like this. Ever since the creation of the world,
Ever since the creation of the world,
His eternal power
His eternal power
and divine nature,
and divine nature,
invisible though they are,
invisible though they are,
have been understood
have been understood
and seen through
seen through
the things
the things
He has made.
He has made.
So they are without excuse.
So they are without excuse.
If anybody say there is no God, you have no excuse to say this. Because ever since the creation of the world, His eternal power, God's eternal power and His divine nature is invisible though they are, have been understood and seen through the things that He has made. We can see the God. We can see the hand of God even when you see a small ant. A small ant, the way all the ants are moving and making its nest, its place to stay, and you look at the birds, the small birds making its nest, and you can see from all these things that you see the beautiful flowers, how these beautiful flowers are so unique. Each flower is so unique. Look at the animals in the world. Look at the different varieties of fish in the sea. Looking at all these things, you cannot but believe in God. Praise the Lord.